Allison's back!
Hi!
Hi, and you know what we're doing? We're doing another edition of...
Random Picks!
Random Picks! Super simple, she goes into my collection, she picks a random record, and I talk about it like I've known it for 1,000 years.
And you have known it for 1,000 years because you're really, really old. You an old man.
Let's go! First record.
Let's do it! Let's see.
What are you going to pick?
I always do a dance every time I pick. I'm gonna do, how about this one? Owel.
Oh, yes. Okay, this is cool because I have a video from like maybe 2 years ago where I talk about this at length. But you've never seen why this is a cool record, and I don't think a lot of the people who have tuned in recently have, so I'm glad you picked this. Owel is a really good emo indie pop band. I got to see them open for May, another one of my favorite bands, when they were on the Everglow tour back in New York. Actually, I was visiting.
Cool.
So cool art.
Yeah, it's like Charles Schultz, like Peanuts-y.
Yeah.
Kind
yeah.
of.
Oh yeah, like the humanoids are kind of like Peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good observation. I like how simple it is.
Silverstein meets Charles Schultz art.
Nice. You are the artist, so I'll take your word.
I tried.
Before I actually dive into why this record's cool on the inside, I'm going to show you the visual of the record. It comes on beautiful blue, kind of...
Jawbreaker blue.
Jawbreaker.
It's so pretty in marble.
Turquoise marble. Really nice. So this is by In the Clouds, which is a record label that does a lot of unique packaging, and I've talked about them a fair bit on the channel before. But this record in particular might be the craziest packaging I've ever seen. Would you like to see why?
Yeah, I'm excited. Show me. And it's signed. Hey.
I got it signed at the... I got it signed
every time
at the show, which was really nice. They all signed it for me. And the cool part is, I don't know if you can tell down here what this is. Why don't you press those buttons?
Is it a working keyboard? Oh! Let's play Mary Had a Little Lamb. This is cool! Yeah!
You can really play piano!
I did take 13 years of piano lessons. No big deal.
Play a Beethoven.
No. Whoa.
Everyone's gotta get in on the action.
There you
go!
Oh!
Piano Boy!
Piano
out of nowhere.
Boy.
So not only is this a signed record, awesome colored vinyl, cool art, great music, great packaging.
That's awesome.
I mean, this is the full deal. I recommend trying to track this down. This is a really great album. It's beautiful. You'd actually really like it. I should show it to you.
Probably.
They have a second album out that's quite amazing as well. Not the packaging's simple. They kind of, went all out with this one. But
why did they do that? Does it represent anything?
There's a lot of piano
song?
on the album.
That's okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Just decided to be cool.
Cool. Number 2.
2 of 5. We're going to do 5 in this video. So make it count, Allison.
Okay.
It's terrifying.
Ooh. I like this album art.
What is it? I'm freaking out.
Okay, calm down.
What is it?
Pavement? Terror Twilight?
Yes. Pavement.
Yeah.
Cool. This is sealed because you picked this out of my to listen to stash. I often have a huge backlog, and I have a separate stash before it gets filed into the cabinets of ones I need to listen to. This is one of them I picked up for a good price, so I had to file it away. Terror Twilight. Pavement is considered to be one of the best indie rock bands back from the 90s. The guy Stephen Malkmus, the main dude in it, has a lot of side projects now, and he has a solo career as well. But Pavement actually inspired one of the biggest inspirations of my favorite band, The National, which is cool.
Wow.
They don't really sound similar at all. Pavement has a very unique sound to them. Some of it's kind of abrasive.
But it helped to inspire the sound of The National?
I think maybe they just love the band, and I don't know if it directly corresponds to how they made music, but it was one of their musical inspirations that made them want to play music. This isn't their biggest album by any means, but I picked up this album because it has my favorite song of theirs. It's a really slow song. Some of their stuff is really fast and abrasive, but in a catchy way, kind of like lo-fi punk. Some of it has more of an indie rock edge to it, but the song Major Leagues is beautiful. And it's just a really nice song, and this whole album is great. So Matador put this out. This is a reissue, of course. The original is pretty hard to find. Came out in '99.
Is that a face looking up this guy's pants?
I think that's a face looking at this guy's pants.
Dirty, dirty boy.
This is a great album. So I'll show you some payments, see if you like it. But
we could break the seal.
we can break the seal. Maybe this will jump to the front of the must play pile. What are you, Kevin McAllister?
Drum roll, please. Red House Painters, songs for a blue guitar.
Ah, yes, one of the artists that I talk about constantly. Oh, his name is right here. Mark Kozelek, aka Sun Kill Moon. This was his band prior to going solo as both Sun Kill Moon and Mark Kozelek. This is back when he made good music. He does not do that anymore.
Aww.
I managed to pick up the limited edition blue vinyl, as it says on this big blue sticker right here. And it's numbered on the back.
$3.99 of 500.
500 copies. This is a pretty rare
That's
record
cool.
to find, and it's one of his best as Red House Painters. I think this is a really beautiful album. All of his stuff, it's kind of like has this kind of lofty, mysterious kind of vocal with really pretty guitar work. Just a really nice gatefold, and of course the limited blue vinyl. I think the people would like to see.
Give the people what they want to see. It's so beautiful.
Sapphire, translucent.
Sapphire.
No, you can't eat gemstones.
Looks like candy.
It does look like candy. Plain Recordings is kind of hit or miss with some of their releases, but I think this sounds really nice. And of course the blue vinyl.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong. So, love me some Mark Kozelek.
Number
4.
4. Oh god, I thought we were on number 3. I can count.
I thought we were on number 3 too.
Guys, come on.
Are we? Alright. Tobacco. Ripe and...
It's not good for the kids. Don't
Majestic.
smoke tobacco.
There's a big eyeball.
Oh, this tobacco is good for the kids. This is the rare tobacco that actually is suitable for children. Well, it's actually pretty aggressive. I don't know if children, and it says parental advisory.
Okay, so it's not good for children.
Explicit lyrics. Probably not good for children. Look at that strawberry. It has a face.
That strawberry has a face.
Ah! Tobacco is the main guy in Black Moth Super Rainbow. This is another band, a TMR classic band I talk about all the time. His solo project, it's kind of like psychedelic industrial pop, aggressive, dancey, but really fun and catchy. And this, Ripe and Majestic, is a B-side and rarities compilation he put out recently that is as good as any of his albums, really. It's a solid listen, and I had to grab it. It's on colored vinyl.
Some weird song titles.
Would you like to read some?
Piss Vader.
Yep.
I can't say this one on this video because it's inappropriate.
Actually, I like on the gatefold, it actually tells you, blocking Allison, it tells you from which era of his career it's from, which is really cool. So you can kind of get some context.
Is it colored or is it black?
Oh, it's colored, baby. You know it. On that Sylvie.
Sylvie.
It's like a slightly translucent silver.
That's cool.
With those creepy strawberries with the faces.
And it says sad cult. Rad
cult.
Rad cult.
That's the label, Rad Cult.
Not sad. Rad.
It's a sad rad cult. But yeah, this record actually sounds really good too. I remember picking it up and being really impressed by the audio quality. It's mastered very well. So yeah, Tobacco, Ripe and Majestic, just like us.
Just like that strawberry with a face on it.
5th record.
5.
You can count now.
I can count.
Just the little training wheels.
I got it.
Oh!
The knife.
Oh,
See what I did
very
there?
appropriate. Very appropriate. I reacted like it was a knife, though. I thought you legitimately just killed me on camera.
Not yet.
The Knife is a band from Sweden.
Sweden.
I really love a lot of Swedish music, my favorite of which being Mr. Jose Gonzalez, who is a god amongst men.
Yeah, we just talked about him. Jose Gonzalez is a Swedish man.
Right? You would
Interesting.
not think so. You know, knife to your throat, you wouldn't guess that he's Swedish.
Wait,
But
seriously?
Yeah.
this is the Knife's self-titled album. I believe this is their first. I could be wrong, but I think... Yeah, 1999. Wow. This is their first album. Not necessarily their best, but I really like all their stuff. It's kind of like experimental, dancey, pop, electronic music from Sweden, so it doesn't have that boring American edge to
There's
it.
some interesting song titles as well.
Lasagna.
I Just Had to Die.
Vegetarian restaurant. Jose Gonzalez covered Heartbeats, one of their most famous songs, which is not on this record. It's on, I think, their second record. And his cover is one of the most beautiful songs ever. He takes like a really good electronic pop song and turns it into this acoustic
Beautiful.
folk ballad that almost brings you to tears.
I'd be interested to hear that.
Oh my god, it's so good. But yeah, The Knife, really cool. Kind of like a rising sun type out here. And then you got like a little jackalope on the back.
It's just a bunny.
Sure.
Jackalope has horns. Okay.
No, we're done. That's it.
Oh, it's done.
Come back and sit. You just want us to dig more. No, we are done with this video. We're done.
Okay.
What do you think of the random picks? Are you pleased with your selections?
Yeah.
What-
Yeah, definitely. I'd be interested to hear that the knife just sounds funky.
Well, now that it's out of the shelf, you can probably coax me to put it on after this video. That was another edition of Random Picks. Hope you guys liked it.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming and picking stuff and listening to my dumb stories about records.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime.
Yeah, so tune in next time to see another one.
I missed the joke.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like it, share it with your friends, subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to follow Too Many Records _ on Instagram.
The Allison Sharp Instagram is going to be in the description. Make sure you check it out. Give her a follow as well.
Thanks, Matt.
And we're going to have more videos very soon, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Keep your eyes glued to this channel. Make sure that notification bell's on. Bye.